Host Brunch with Me, part 2. So I ran out of time to get groceries, so I ended up having to order groceries. I don't really recommend this because sometimes they don't have exactly what you want and the substitutions won't be sufficient. Gotta do what you gotta do. After I unpacked the groceries, I went ahead and set the table before I started cooking. When you're cooking for other people, you should always make sure that you wash your hands and put your hair up so you don't get any hair in the food. So I went ahead and did that, and then I took a crisp sip of my Diet Coke Lime before I got started on my fruit salad. So I'm washing the fruits. I got raspberries, blackberries, mango, and strawberries. So you can see me cutting all of those up for my delicious fruit salad. Next, I got started with my recipe. So this is from the Complete Mediterranean Cookbook. This is the shakshuka. It's a delicious breakfast dish. I've made this plenty of times already, so I would never recommend using a recipe that you've never used for guests. As you can see, I was really struggling to cut this onion, and then I started cutting the peppers. I also realized during this time that I forgot to clean my champagne glasses, so I'd recommend making sure you have your plates and any dishware ready the day before so you don't have to worry about that. So then I got the peppers and onions started together while I finished prepping the garlic and the cilantro. Then I added all my spices. Make sure you check what spices you have before you go grocery shopping so you don't buy duplicates and you make sure you have what you need. Then next I'm adding in my bell peppers. I added those, and then I added in the diced tomatoes and let this simmer with bay leaves while I got the pitas ready. Put that in the oven. And then once that was all ready, you blend up about half of it with the parsley, add it back in, and then you add in the eggs and let those cook. It's super delicious. And at this time, I put in the cinnamon rolls so I could have a little bit something sweet. I set the candles, put on some Christmas music, and we were ready to get the brunch started. Thanks for watching. If you're curious about how else you can prepare for hosting brunch, then check out part 1 where I talk about everything I did in the days leading up to this.